Welcome to Viking Radio Theater's season finale. My name is Walter Lutsch, I'm the production director, and I'll be your host as we wrap up our third season. And not only is this the finale of our show's season, but later in this episode you'll hear the epic final chapter of Lost Souls, our continuing sci-fi serial. If this is your first time tuning in, Viking Radio Theater is a monthly, hour-long program, written, acted, and recorded by the talented students of Western Washington University and our local community. We revitalize the genre of radio theater, utilizing the format to tell modern stories with a style that engages the imagination. You can listen to our program here on KMRE 102.3 as part of the Community Playhouse, and on Western's KUGS 89.3. All of our episodes are also available anytime on our YouTube channel at youtube.com/Viking Radio Theater. Our season may be over for now, but we'll be resuming production in September of 2016. So if you're interested in voice acting, script writing, or sound editing and effects, consider being a part of our show. You can get more details by sending us an email at vikingradiotheater@gmail.com. For our first piece, The Grandfather Paradox by Julia Rutledge.
Hi. Welcome to Iron Pizza. Can I...
Pizza? Oh, God, what year is it?
Year?
It's a simple question.
Are you drunk?
Please, it's very important.
It's 2016.
I did it. It worked! Woo!
Miss?
I'm safe!
Safe? Are you in danger? Is someone after you?
Aw, pizza boy, you're sweet.
Don't call me that. I've got a name tag, see? Says Dylan.
Okay. Dylan, sorry. I'm Kate.
Nice to meet you, Kate. Are you a time traveler?
What? Why? Have you ever seen a time traveler before?
No, we don't get a lot of them around here. But asking what year it is very time travel-y. Believe me, I watch a lot of Doctor Who.
Yeah, I think I've heard of that show. I'm not a time traveler, though.
You're a bad liar.
Someone walks in, asks what year it is, gets excited. Could be a prank.
Now you're gaslighting me. That's rude. Are you going to buy something, or do you not have money from this time period?
I don't happen to have any money on me, no.
Then you should probably leave if you aren't here to buy pizza.
Yeah, I guess so.
Good night, Mark.
Dylan!
Oh, Kate, right? You startled me.
Sorry.
Were you waiting for me?
Kinda. I felt like we had a connection.
It's late.
I don't really have anywhere to go.
Is that because you just got here?
Dylan, if you buy me caffeine, I'll tell you everything.
Yeah, okay. There's a Starbucks this way. Kate, you seem distracted.
Sorry, it's just... I've never been in a Starbucks before.
What, they don't take over in the future?
Coffee became really rare. We have to make do with corn syrup-based energy drinks.
Ew. So, are you gonna explain?
I am from the future, you were right. We're not doing so well there, Dylan. It seemed that our only hope was in the past. The government of Cascadia commissioned a secret team to work on building a time machine to go back and stop certain things from happening.
You're being a little vague.
I'm trying not to reveal too much. I was on the team as a programmer. The project was almost done. We had a chrononaut picked out and everything. Then, this morning, at least from my perspective, our research base was stormed by the Coastal Military Force.
Sorry, the what?
Everyone was panicking, bullets were flying. The head scientist, Dr. Newman, grabbed me and pushed me into the machine. Next thing I knew, I was in 2016 behind your pizza place. Hence, my jubilation.
You seem awfully chipper for having seen all your coworkers get murdered today.
At first I was distraught. But then I realized, I'm in the past. I can change all of it.
Whoa there. I've seen enough time travel movies to know that's not going to work. Except in Back to the Future, actually. That turned out all right.
All I have to do is some research and alter a few things. We already had a plan for what to change. I'm a little further back than we'd hoped, but I think I can still do it.
You know, I'm still not sure if I believe you. You were right, this could be an elaborate prank. Or you could just be convinced that you're from the future.
I don't really need you to believe me. But you bought me actual coffee, which was very kind, and a nice treat.
You don't happen to know some easily provable piece of history that's about to occur, do you?
About 2016? That was a while ago for me. I'm not exactly a historian, Dylan.
Yeah, that was too much to hope for, I guess. I bet you know who becomes president after Obama, though.
Presidents aren't really taught anymore. I know the major ones: Washington, Lincoln, Roosevelt.
Just tell me it's not Trump.
The name doesn't sound familiar.
Thank God. Hey, you said you don't have anywhere to go. Do you need a place to crash for the night? I've got a free couch.
That's very nice, but I've got some research to do. Can't sleep until I find what I'm looking for.
Here.
What's this?
Public library card. They're open late. You can use my number to get a computer.
This is perfect, thank you. I'll bring it back to you tomorrow.
Cool. I work at noon. Same place as today. Kate, I've been waiting for you. It's almost 2 o'clock. You okay?
I've been searching and searching. There's nothing. I don't think the guy I want is even born yet.
Sit there. I'll bring you some water.
Thanks. Here's your library card back.
Thanks.
Wait,
What?
I didn't see your name before. Your last name is Chesley?
Yeah? Oh, man, do I become famous or something? Is Dylan Chesley a famous author?
No?
Oh, way to be a buzzkill. I'm not infamous, am I?
Not exactly.
You're scaring me, Kate.
Are you dating anyone right now?
Yeah, a girl named Olivia?
That's it. I gotta go.
Wait, Kate, you can't just... Kate! Yeah, just got off work. I'm walking back to my place. Okay. Love you. Bye.
Hello, Dylan.
Kate! It's been a few days. Are you okay? What happened?
It took me a few days to get one of these.
Oh, God, Kate, what?
I'm sorry, Dylan.
Why?
Because in a few years, you would have married Olivia Jones and had a child with her. You would have named this child Jacob. Jacob Chesley would have grown to become the most evil man in the world. He would have founded the Coastal Military Force and committed crimes against humanity, but now he never will. I'll never have worked for the Cascadian government because Cascadia won't exist. I'll never have been sent back in time, which means I should be disappearing. Any second now. I shouldn't be here. I fixed things. I fixed everything. Oh, God, is that not how it works? What did I do wrong?
The end. That was The Grandfather Paradox by Julia Rutledge. Kate was played by Briana Wyatt, and Dylan was played by Quintin Fagerlie. We'll return after this commercial break.
Tired of boring old pasta? Trying to lose weight? Looking to spice up date night? Introducing the Amazing Noodle-oodler! Turn anything into delicious noodles in minutes. Other noodle makers can only be used with some vegetables, but the Noodle-oodler can do anything. Pumpkin noodles? No problem. Chocolate noodles? Sweet idea. Healthy kale? The best way to cut down on the carbs. Just hear from this real customer, Janet.
I never could decide what to make for dinner, and my kids were tired of boring old pasta. But with the Noodle-oodler, every dinner is a surprise. I even use it for lunches and sometimes breakfast. Nothing gets the kids excited for school like linguine scrambled eggs.
Be the star chef of every meal and order your very own Noodle-oodler today. Do not use the Noodle-oodler around small children or pets. Broodings Inc. is not responsible for any injury, fire, or death from the improper storage or use of your Noodle-oodler.
You're listening to Viking Radio Theater on KMRE 102.3. Our next piece is $3 Short by Katrina Haffner.
A bus driver sits in the driver's seat, and an older, well-groomed woman carrying a large bag and suitcase comes onto the bus. She deposits coins into the payment receptacle and heads to the seat in the front of the bus. The bus driver turns around to look at her.
Ma'am, hey, you gotta pay the full fare.
I paid what I can.
That don't mean you can just do what you want. You need to pay the full fare like all the other passengers.
I am a senior citizen. I don't have the money for the $3 extra. I've lived a long life, and I don't deserve to be treated this way.
You don't need to ride this bus. If you can't finish the fare, I can kick you off this bus. Do you want me to do that? 'Cause I can. You can't come on here thinking you own the place.
I waited over 1 hour for this bus. I ain't getting off.
All the passengers on here pay their fair share. Why do you get to pay less than them?
I am a senior citizen, sir. I'm going off to start a new chapter of my life.
That don't mean you have the right to disrespect me.
I say you're disrespecting me.
Again, ma'am, you need $3 more to complete your fare. That's not a lot of money. Why don't you be like the rest of the passengers and pay what you owe?
It is a lot of money to me. I'm homeless, don't have a job, and paid what I can to ride. Just let me be.
Ma'am, please understand. If you had told me your situation, I would have let you on the bus. But you come on here like you own the place and disrespected me.
I don't care. I paid what I can and have worked too hard to make it here.
I don't care what your excuses are. You can't pay a few extra dollars to complete the fare and expect everyone to just give in to everything you say.
I told you I'm homeless and have no job. I can't afford those $3 extra.
Then you should have told me your situation. I would have understood.
I don't need no one's sympathy.
Then why are you telling me all this? I told you I would have let you on the bus if you would have just told me.
I just need to get to the airport to start my life anew.
I will make sure you never ride my bus again.
Good. Because I don't plan on riding your bus again. Not with someone as unfeeling as you.
Actually, ma'am, if you're gonna be like this, I want you to get off my bus.
I ain't going to.
I'm telling you to get off my bus if you're gonna keep being this disrespectful towards me.
I ain't moving from my seat.
Get off my bus or I'll call the cops.
I'm telling you, I'm staying on this bus and nobody can move me. And I will be sure to never get on this bus again.
Fine. Say so yourself. You're not gonna be allowed on this bus again.
Fine by me. I should be able to do what's best for myself. I'm worth more than $3.
The end. That was $3 Short by Katrina Haffner. The bus driver was played by Adam Kane. The woman was played by Aubrey Dangel, and the narrator was Trent Browning. More radio drama right after this.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled program to bring this one-time limited offer. Are you nostalgic for the 70s and the utterly memorable cartoons you watched when you were a kid? Are you longing to revisit those days and share your favorite TV shows with your children? Well, now you can with this 10-disc box set of classic 70s cartoons. We've got all your favorites. Remember 3 Kids and a Goldfish?
Something about this sure seems fishy.
Oh, Goldie!
Or that perennial favorite, Cyber Dogs. They're part computer, part dog, they're Cyber Dogs. And of course, the wildly popular 10-season smash hit, Dirk Ultimate.
Anything is possible if you put your mind to it. Hold on to me, lady. I'll jump us over that chasm.
This box set includes your favorite episodes from those classic 70s cartoons such as The B-Team, Care Blair and Friends, Captain Lightning and Thunder Boy, the famous Japanese import Sakura 99, Shark Riders, and of course, Dinotrons. You too can have this piece of nostalgia, all for your very own. Call 1-555-9000. That's 1-555-9000. But wait, there's more! If you call within the next 5 minutes, we'll throw in this DVD of Dirk Ultimate Outtakes. You can enjoy and treasure hours of flubs.
Anything is... Can I redo that, please?
But call soon, they're selling fast.
You're listening to Viking Radio Theater on KMRE 102.3. Our next story is taking over the show. It's Let's Complain with Phyllis and Gladys again by Barone and Adam Kane.
Once again, it's time to complain with Phyllis and Gladys. I said it's time to complain with Phyllis and Gladys. Ladies?
What?
You're supposed to start the show when I announce you.
Well, maybe if you spoke up once in a while, we'd hear you.
Yeah, why didn't you get a real job instead of disappointing your parents?
We can run our own show.
But...
Go home, you schlub.
Can't believe this. 7 years, awards.
So, how do we do this?
Like this. It's time to complain with Phyllis and Gladys.
Now, why isn't it Gladys and Phyllis?
How would I know? I didn't write this garbage. We should probably talk about something.
Well, what are we supposed to talk about then?
It says here we're supposed to talk about that movie we saw.
What movie?
That there Star Wars picture.
Oh, yeah, the one with the goth something.
Goth Mall.
Mall?
Like the shopping mall.
Why are they at a shopping mall? Those places are expensive and full of bright shoots.
No, the fella's name is Mall. They're in space fighting things.
Well, why are they fighting space things?
How should I know?
Let's call Charice. She always knows about the pictures.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Who is this?
Charice, it's Phyllis and Gladys.
Willis and Candace?
No, Phyllis and Gladys.
What?
Charice, you deaf broad, turn on your hearing aids. It's Gladys and Phyllis.
Phyllis and Gladys.
Oh, why'd you call? I'm making pudding.
Have you seen the Space War movie?
The one with all the Chewbacca characters?
That's the one.
Never heard of it.
What do you mean? You just said.
What?
Charice, you idle brain yahoo.
Saddle my what?
We're hanging up now, Charice.
Huh?
Pigeon brain. She has the brain of a pigeon.
Well, that's just great. Now what are we supposed to do?
Do we know anything about Space Wars?
My grandson's an astronaut doctor. I bet he knows.
We're not calling your grandson.
Why not?
He works at Denny's and he doesn't know a thing about space.
You are just jealous.
Jealous?
You always wanted my life and my grandkids.
Oh yeah, I've always wanted crabby hands and a pancake-flipping grandson.
That's what I thought.
Ugh.
So what are we supposed to do now?
I think we're supposed to end the show.
How does that work?
How should I know?
I think you have to read this.
Cheery voice. Tune in next time for another exciting adventure with Phyllis and Gladys and script.
Nothing happened.
What do you mean nothing happened?
I mean, we're still here.
How do I turn this off?
I don't know.
Well, what should I do?
Press the yellow thing.
That didn't work either. Can someone come help?
We don't know how to stop this tape thing.
We are trapped and very cold.
I'm calling 911.
It's Sunday. I don't think they'll be open.
I'm gonna try anyway.
Give me that.
911, what's your emergency?
Nothing, we're fine. Phyllis, my God, stop trying to...
Give it here. We're trapped and we need help. Don't give me that. Hey, no, you get that. No,
Hand it here. Just...
You get your eyes.
Come on, dude.
Oh my God.
Wait, look at this red button here. I hope this...
The end. That was Let's Complain with Phyllis and Gladys. Again.
Gladys and Phyllis.
Gladys was played by Adam Kane. Phyllis was played by Michael Barone. Charice was played by Quintin Fagerlie. The 911 operator was played by Liana Merrill. And the narrator was Briana Wyatt. Stay tuned for the season finale of our multi-chapter serial, Lost Souls, right after this.
Something new is coming to television. Very, very slowly. Tune in Monday night for the premiere of The Talking Dead. Follow the exploits of a ragtag band of survivors and the shambling corpses who mostly just embarrass them all the time.
Harry, you wet your bed until you were 12.
Granny, not in front of my post-apocalyptic friends.
The zombie apocalypse has come, and the dead have nothing in their heads but your most embarrassing secrets.
John, I've always loved you.
No, David, don't turn.
John, you got pantsed in high school gym and...
No, David, don't.
You weren't wearing underwear.
No!
They're slow, they're shambling, and they can't keep their mouths shut.
We've gotten far enough away that nobody can hear what they have to say.
Felicia, you crashed into the DOL during your driver's test.
Prepare for the zombie TV series that's nothing like a similarly named show on a similar network, despite the fact that it's airing at the same time. The Talking Dead.
You're listening to Viking Radio Theater on KMRE 102.3. And now, Viking Radio Theater is proud to present the conclusion to our sci-fi serial.
In the year 2057, a generational spaceship was sent into space to push the limits of human exploration. Some of the crew with advanced skills were put into cryostasis to preserve knowledge of the ship. The rest have lived and died on board, each generation changing the culture of this contained world, waiting for the day when the sleepers awake.
Lost Souls, starring Lauren Odie, Aubrey Dangel, and Mitchell Parker. Episode 4, The End of the Beginning. Written by Julia Rutledge, directed by Kallan Gustafson.
I'm giving you 12 hours to hand yourself over, Dr. Williams. Make your way up to the second ring whenever it's convenient for you. My guards will escort you from there. And if I don't see you, well, I'm sure you can figure that out. While you're making your decision, Henry and I will have a little chat. I would hurry if I were you, Dr. Williams. I'm not sure how long Henry will be able to talk. See you soon.
I've got to turn myself in.
No, we do that as a last resort only. I've got a few ideas before we use that plan. ACHIM?
Hello, Miss Finley.
Can you send a message to every home pod in the fourth ring?
I am unable to do that.
Access code 14399L.
Correction. I am able to do that.
Tell everyone that the Jones pod plan is going into effect.
Message sent.
Ooh, wow. That was fast. Okay, that should be a good distraction.
What should?
The riot I just started.
A riot? Sam, people are going to get hurt.
They already have.
But
nobody uses my friends as leverage against me. Henry is not going to be their bargaining chip. I'm locking you in. You keep going through that information. I'm going to get Henry and I'll pick up 7 on my way.
How are you going to find what room they're keeping Henry in?
Well,
Sam, I know you're upset, but you need to calm down and think. I can get ACHIM to trace the call back to the room it originated from.
He can do that?
He can now. ACHIM, trace the source of the last incoming call.
Processing. Call originated in the first ring, room 504G.
504G. I went through the 500s yesterday. That's got to be near the guard barracks. Thanks, Laura. I have to go.
Be careful, Sam.
The only person who needs to be careful is that head of security. Seven, I need your help again.
Sam? What in soul's name are you doing up here? The guards are looking for somebody matching your description, and my boss could be back at any minute. You need to get out of here.
Then let's go before he sees me.
Go? Go where?
The first ring.
You've officially gone crazy. You can't go up there.
They kidnapped my best friend to get to me, Max. I can't rescue him on my own. I need you.
You're walking right into a trap.
Maybe, but it'll be less dangerous with 2 of us.
But the first ring, Sam! It was fine last time, because you were sneaking through the tunnels. Won't it be swarming with guards?
Most of them won't be up there, I promise. It really looks like the rest of the ship. It's nothing to be scared of.
I still don't like it. You're asking me to go into the most forbidden area on the ship. I can't do that.
They're torturing him.
What?
They're probably hurting him right now. I'm not a caretaker. I need your help.
Okay, I'll go. I'm not gonna stand by and let somebody get hurt if I have the chance to stop it.
Thank you, Max.
And we'd better come up with a more definite plan as we go.
Wait.
I've never seen so many guards at once. Where are they all going?
They're probably on their way to stop a riot that somebody started.
Sam, you started a riot?
I needed a distraction.
A bunch of unarmed laborers against the guards? They won't stand a chance.
Don't underestimate the fourth ring. We're going to need a clearance code to get into the first ring.
Can't we just do what we did last time? Sneak through the tunnels?
This is quicker. We'll wait for a guard to come by, then force him to open the door for us. Or maybe...
Look, someone just came through that door.
Quick, before it closes!
I can't believe we did that. That could have taken our feet right off. Were you even thinking?
Look, we got through, all right? That's all that matters.
So what are we going to do when we get up to the first ring?
Your job is to get Henry out. No matter what happens to me, I want you to promise you'll get Henry out.
What do you mean, if something happens to you?
Just promise.
Okay, I promise. But if they're using him as leverage, they must have been watching you.
It's possible.
But Sam, if they've been watching you, then they could have been watching me.
They would have already done something about it if they were.
You can't know that. They could be waiting for me when I get back to my workstation.
Look, Seven, this is the risk we all have to take when we act against the first ring.
I didn't want all this dangerous stuff. I just wanted to know the truth. I've risked my career for you more than once.
Trust me, Seven, all this risk-taking is going to pay off. Think of your family working on their farm. How much of the food that they grow do they actually get to eat?
Almost none.
I want to change that. Here, we're at the end of the hallway.
The door doesn't need a code, does it? What if we're stuck in here?
There's a button here. See? We're fine. Come on.
So, which way do we go? Do you remember the way?
I wasn't really paying attention to room numbers, but I know roughly where we are. I wonder where all the residents are, though. It can't just be guards and pilots.
They've got to have some caretakers. They never ask for one if they're sick, so I've always assumed they had special caretakers up here.
Yeah, and who knows how they get things repaired or fixed. Okay, this is the 320s. We want a few corridors over. ACHIM traced the head of security to room 504G.
The head of security?
She's the one who took Henry.
You're just going to... what? Talk to her?
Something like that.
You know you just can't punch your way out of things. Wait, did you hear that?
Hear what?
What are you two doing up here?
Yeah!
A laborer and a caretaker? How on soul did you even get up here?
Stay behind me, Seven.
What's going on, Corporal? I just found these two sneaking around, Lieutenant. The laborer must be the one we're supposed to bring in. The head of security wants her. You two, this way.
It's too bad that nothing will ever come out of your little meetings, Henry. I had high hopes for them.
You did?
It's good for you laborers to have something to do, as long as it doesn't hurt anything. I've seen it all happen before. But as soon as Dr. Williams joined you, you became a legitimate threat. She'll be of great use to me if I can get her to cooperate.
Sam won't let Dr. Laura give herself up. She knows the fourth ring is more important than me.
Here's the woman you wanted, ma'am.
Henry! Chang, are you all right? What have you done to his face?
Sam, what are you doing here?
Rescuing you. I couldn't leave you with these jabbers and let you get even more beat up.
I see that Dr. Williams broke our agreement. And why did you bring a caretaker with you?
He's not important. No, Dr. Laura didn't come, but I'm much better bait for you than Henry. Laura knows me a lot better.
Sam, what are you talking about?
If I stay here, you'll let Henry go?
I suppose I could see that working towards my advantage. If you don't get Dr. Williams to come up here, you do know I'll have to kill you.
You lied to me, Sam. Why even bring me with you if you were just going to give yourself up?
I needed someone to get Henry out of here. He can't get to the fourth ring by himself. Remember your promise.
I'm not leaving you behind.
Get out of here, Seven.
I don't even know if you're going to get out of this alive. But if you do, I don't know if I can ever trust you again.
Ma'am?
Let them go. I assume the riot was your doing, Finley?
Of course.
I've been watching you. You think you're a leader, don't you?
I've organized the laborers and given them hope. If that means I'm a leader, then I'll take the title.
I admit you've done an admirable job of that. And using a riot as a distraction was masterful. Almost like something I would have done.
I'm nothing like you.
Perhaps you're right. You're not nearly as ruthless yet. And you haven't learned to sacrifice a few people for the bigger group. That riot is going to get a lot of your friends hurt. And what was it all for? One person. Typical laborer. You've got no idea how to think ahead.
Sacrificing a few people for the bigger group? You've been doing exactly the opposite. You oppress all the other rings to keep yourself in power.
You're questioning my leadership? I've run this ship for years. I'm the reason that we all have food to eat. I'm the reason we haven't descended into chaos.
A good leader wouldn't need fear and intimidation to control people. You Yesen Senga!
You watch your mouth, Finley. You should be thanking me instead of calling me things like that. Try it again, and Dr. Williams will be here to collect a dead body.
I told her not to come. She's safe where she is, and she's working on bringing you down. I think she can do that just fine without me.
Is that so? Let's see if she's as willing to sacrifice herself as you are. ACHIM, open a channel to the Finley pod in the 4th ring.
Channel open.
Dr. Williams, you chose not to come, which is why I've accelerated my timetable. You've got 1 hour to get up here and save the useless laborer you sent.
Sam's up there with you? I'm not doing anything until I hear from her.
Very well. There. Now you've heard from her. She's still alive, but she won't be for long.
All right, just don't shoot her again.
No! Laura, don't do anything!
Like hell. ACHIM, cut the lights in room 504G.
Lights off.
Lights back on.
Your command has been overridden.
Sam, get out of there.
You think you saved her? You've only delayed her death by a couple of minutes, and assured the deaths of all her friends.
It's Henry, right? I'm Max. How are you doing?
Everything hurts.
We're almost to the hallway, and then I can get you patched up in the 2nd ring.
So, how did Sam wind up friends with the caretaker?
We only met a few days ago, and we're not strictly friends. I've been helping her and Dr. Williams.
Sounds like she trusted you more than she trusted me.
Are you kidding? She doesn't tell me anything. She only brought me up here so I could get you out. She used me again.
I always thought she would put the 4th ring over me, not the other way around. You know, I've been following her around for years and I only just realized how much she uses people. It was all for a good reason, but she's manipulated practically everyone we know.
You would know better than me.
You two need to get to the hallway.
Sam? Oh, Sam, your shoulder. Who did this?
The head of security. She's right behind me.
I don't think I can support both of you.
We're almost to the hallway. I can walk.
I've got the door.
Come on, we need to move.
Finley!
I can still hold her off. She'll kill you if you don't go.
I'm going to kill all of you. Now you're trapped in here with me. You think I'll be easier to fight without gravity? Nobody's coming to your rescue. I am superior to you lower ring scum in every way. Guards are trained to fight in all parts of the ship. You're not a tactician, Finley. You rely on brute strength to resolve your conflicts. And you, Caretaker, are more suited to bandaging bones than breaking them.
Leave them alone!
I'll take care of you next, laborer.
Attention!
ACHIM?
Urgent message from Dr. Williams. Hang on to something.
What?
Hold on!
Depowering anti-gravity.
ACHIM, you just... What?
Is she dead?
I don't know. Her neck.
It doesn't matter. Let's go.
Did it work? Are they okay?
The 3 have exited the hallway. The head of security has not exited the hallway.
Do you think she's... dead? Depending on how she felt, can you tell me anything else?
No.
They probably would have died if I didn't turn off the anti-gravity. Right, ACHIM?
I am unable to calculate that probability.
I need to know, ACHIM. She could be dead. I could have killed someone. I need to know.
I am unable to tell you that.
Of course you can't. Okay. I can't get stuck on this. Where are they now?
The three have entered a medical station.
Right. Max is going to have to help them. Can you give me an update on what's going on outside?
4 squads of guards have entered the 4th ring.
Oh, Sam. This was such a bad idea. Taking on the head of security and starting a riot isn't going to change anything. Do you have any information on the pilots, ACHIM?
The first captain was Captain Amy Cho.
Yes, I knew Amy. Who was the current captain?
There is no captain.
There has to be a captain.
Correction. There has been no captain's log entry in 17 years.
What happened to... I can't do this right now. I need to help Sam. The pilots clearly can't do anything. ACHIM, let's take a look at your emergency protocols.
Let me take a look at you first, Henry. You've got a black eye, a broken nose...
Ow!
And what feels like 2 broken ribs, as well as a lot of other bruises. We're gonna need some bandages. Hold this down while I wrap it, Henry. How are you feeling, Sam?
I'm hanging in there.
So, that was your plan all along? To give yourself up?
Better me than Laura.
Why didn't you tell me? You could have died.
Max is right. What you did was stupidly dangerous.
Did you really want me to leave you up in the 1st ring?
Yes. If Dr. Lore's the most important person in the 4th ring right now, then you're a close second. I'm not even in the top 10. You shouldn't have come, Sam. I'm sorry, but you can't both lead the laborers and try to protect all of us.
Let me see your shoulder, Sam. Ugh, this is an even worse burn than I thought.
I'm telling you, I feel fine.
I'm gonna have to cut away the fabric to treat it.
Ow!
Caretaker Kramer.
Hello, sir. I'm just treating some patients.
That is your job. Quite a nasty burn you have there.
It's from a welding tool.
Let me see what I can do. This might sting a little. Do you need something to bite down on?
No, I'm fine.
I've treated plenty of welding accidents, but this burn is very similar to that from a gun.
That's weird.
Yes. Very strange.
These ribs are secure, but I don't think he should work for a few more days.
Quite right, Caretaker. What's your ID number?
Me? 56892.
ACHIM?
Hello, Caretaker Kyong.
Give worker number 568-92 a 2-day work hold and 6 half days.
Schedule changed.
And what about you, miss?
I'm sorry?
What's your ID?
Oh, no, you don't need to give me any days off. I'll be fine.
Your shoulder could get infected.
I'll be really careful, I promise.
Fine. It's not my job to order you around. You're going to need this burn cream. Put it on twice a day.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
I suppose you two can leave then.
I'd better help them out to the hallway.
Ooh, wow. I can't believe he actually helped us.
I'm surprised too, but I'm glad he did.
We should be good from here. I don't want you getting into any more trouble because of me.
Well, that's a first. But if you're sure.
We'll be fine. Get back in there before your boss gets suspicious.
That woman seemed familiar.
I think she's worked up in the 2nd ring before.
That wound was clearly from a gun. Caretaker Kramer, why were you helping 2 laborers who had very clearly tangled with security?
Why is that even a question, sir? Am I not a caretaker? Are you telling me I shouldn't treat a patient who's been shot?
Mr. Kramer.
I'm sorry if that sounds disrespectful, sir, but I'm just following the oath I took. I swore to heal people. What would you have me do?
Contact security, of course.
Is that what you're gonna do? Send the guards after 2 heavily injured laborers?
That is the protocol in this situation.
Yeah, covering up the death of several sleepers. That was protocol too, wasn't it?
Excuse me?
Sleepers are dying and you don't seem to care. You just do what the first ring tells you to do. Have you seriously never thought about what you're doing?
Of course I have, Caretaker. But I'm just one person. I'm replaceable. If the first ring doesn't like me, they can get rid of me and promote Caretaker soon to fill my place. I don't know what they'll do to my family. Do you understand? I need to contact security immediately.
But they don't have to know. You don't have to tell them.
You're asking me to commit mutiny.
I wouldn't go so far as to say that, sir. You're just withholding information. And if they do find out, you can just say that the woman threatened you.
I suppose the guards have enough to worry about with the riot in the fourth ring. And that burn did look like it came from a welding torch. Do you understand, Caretaker Kramer?
Yes, sir, I do.
What in Soul's name is going on?
I finally started that riot I kept promising people.
You started a riot just to rescue me?
They would have rioted soon anyway.
People are gonna get hurt or killed just for me?
For all of us, Henry. How are we gonna get to my pod? I wish I knew the maintenance tunnels as well as Laura does. I guess we'll have to wait until it all dies down. Who lives nearby?
Alicia Chopra, Moonsu Choi.
Jang, they're shooting people!
What did you expect? This is exactly what I was afraid of.
I thought we'd be able to get their guns away. There are so many more of us than them.
Our friends are getting killed, and it's all because you wouldn't just leave me up there.
That's not fair, Henry. I couldn't let you...
You're just using people, Sam. Do you even realize that? You manipulated everyone just because you were mad at the head of security.
I'm not doing any of this for myself. Everything I do for the laborers.
Then stop this. For me. For everyone.
Okay, Henry. Corporal? No, don't shoot. I'm Sam Finley. I started this riot. I can also end it. But I'll do it under a few conditions.
You want to bargain?
It'll work out good for both sides, but first you have to turn the lethal settings on your guns off and give light punishment for any laborer involved.
We could end the riot ourselves without those conditions.
And kill even more of the workforce? Your bosses aren't going to like that. I can make them stop.
Very well. Call it off.
Laborers, listen! We've shown that we can get the first ring's attention, but this riot has to end before any more of you get hurt. Sometimes it's wisest to wait things out.
Gamma Squad, restrain the rioters and this woman.
Hey, I called it off for you!
Yes, you did, and now we don't need you.
ACHIM, give me an update on what's going on out there.
Sound levels indicate the riot has stopped.
Where's Sam?
Miss Finley entered the fourth ring 6 minutes ago.
6 minutes? She should be here by now. Oh, Sam. I need to go. There should be a backup hard drive. Aha, right here. Can you make it look like there's a copy of the files on this drive, ACHIM?
Yes, Dr. Williams.
Do it. And hurry.
Facsimile made.
Thank you, ACHIM. Start lockdown protocol.
Warning. Lockdown protocol will result in irretrievable loss of many vital systems. Do you wish to continue?
Yes.
2 creator-level access codes required.
Codes 14399L and 45966K.
Final warning to cancel lockdown protocol.
Continue.
Lockdown protocol initiated.
Okay. This is it. You help Sam however you can. And if Kim wakes up before me, tell her I love her.
Conditions noted. Message saved.
Thanks. Wish me luck?
I am not programmed to wish.
Yeah, that was a bit of a long shot. Goodbye, ACHIM.
Goodbye.
Head of security still isn't responding.
She can't respond. She's dead. Probably.
What? You killed her?
No. I did.
Who are you?
I'm Dr. Laura Williams.
I'm the sleeper you've been looking for. But I've got stolen information on a hard drive here. I'm willing to give it up and go back into cryosleep if you let all these laborers go.
What's to stop me from killing you right now?
You would kill a sleeper in front of these people? You would never keep them down if you did that.
Take her into custody, and keep a good hold on her. We don't know what she might do. ACHIM, alert the first ring that the sleeper has been captured.
Hello! This is the Astral Computer-Human Interface Module. I will be your onboard computer for the duration of your journey. This unit is programmed with a variety of voices and languages.
I can speak Hangul, Espanol, Francais.
Shut off! Williams, what did you do?
Good luck figuring it out.
We don't need to get permission. We're taking her to the second ring and putting her directly into cryostasis.
Laura, no!
I've never had to put a sleeper back into cryostasis before. I never thought I would need to.
Why are we doing it anyway? If she's awake, then won't the other sleepers wake up too?
I don't know, Caretaker Kramer. The first ring never answers my questions. All they've said is to put Dr. Williams back to sleep.
You would think we wouldn't need a guard hovering over us to do it.
She's supposed to be dangerous. It looks like she completely wiped ACHIM's memories. I doubt our fixies will ever be able to reverse whatever she did.
But everything is still running, right?
That is not the point, Caretaker Kramer. You won't get very far by questioning orders.
Yes, sir.
Wait until you have more experience, like me. Attach the diodes to her head.
7. I need you to pass on a message.
Okay.
Tell Sam to talk to ACHIM.
She should be ready now.
Caretaker, someday there will be more than just one sleeper that wakes up. When they find out what's going on, they'll do something about it. And that's the day I'm planning for.
Caretaker Kramer, start the procedure.
Good night, Doctor.
Have you gotten a fatality count yet?
We're lucky. Only 3 people were killed.
Yeah. Really lucky.
I'm just glad it wasn't more.
There's no chance of getting Laura back?
Not for a long time, no.
It's only a matter of time before security comes after us. You should move pods.
The guards have a lot to worry about with their leader dead. They'll forget about us. There's still so much more that I want to know. If we can wait things out, maybe... That's the secret knock.
What?
7?
Hi, Sam. Can I come in?
Of course. Get in here. How did you get down in the 4th ring?
I dressed as a laborer and snuck down here. With ACHIM the way he is, they can't take worker IDs. Then somebody pointed me in the direction of your pod. You really should move someplace else.
That's what I was saying.
You two healing all right?
My ribs are fine. I keep having to remind Sam to put on her burn cream, though.
This wasn't just a check on us, was it?
No, it wasn't. I have a message for you from Dr. Williams. She whispered it to me just before I put her back to sleep. I didn't quite understand it, though. She said you would.
What? What did she say?
She said to talk to ACHIM.
But she totally wiped ACHIM's memory.
Why don't we just ask him?
ACHIM?
Hello, Miss Finley.
You remember me?
Yes.
How?
Lockdown protocol has been activated.
What does that mean?
Data can only be accessed from this terminal.
She didn't wipe ACHIM. She just made him inaccessible.
Wait, does that mean you have the files Laura took?
Yes.
Oh, Soul, she did it!
But you had to put her back to sleep. People got killed. What was this all for?
It was for this information. She woke up and made everything clear. Now we can figure out why we went off course, who the pilots are, and where we are in space. Those are all things we can use against the First Ring. When they think we've quieted down and forgotten, that's when we'll get them. And someday, we'll be able to wake Laura up again. We'll wake them all up.
Episode 4, The End of the Beginning. Written by Julia Rutledge. Directed by Kallan Gustafson. Sam Finley is played by Lauren Odie. Dr. Laura Williams is played by Aubrey Dangel. Maximillian Kramer VII is played by Mitchell Parker. ACHIM is played by Wyatt Chapman, with an appearance by Julia Rutledge. Henry is played by Trent Browning. Caretaker Kyong is played by Walter Lutsch. The head of security is played by Liana Merrill. And the guard is played by Adam Kane. Lost Souls is executive produced by Kallan Gustafson.
With that, our third season comes to a close. Our production will resume in September of 2016. If you'd like to hear more about air dates for Season 4, or are interested in being part of our cast and crew, send us an email at vikingradiotheater@gmail.com. And remember, you can always catch up on all of our past shows on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/vikingradiotheater. The writers who contributed to this episode were Julia Rutledge, Katrina Haffner, Michael Barone, and Adam Kane. Our chief sound engineer is Blair Lorenzo, and Viking Radio Theater's theme music was written and composed by Kat Miller. From the cast and crew of Viking Radio Theater, thanks for listening, and see you next year.